gotta get the chickens.
What's going on, YouTube fam? We are back, and today we are focusing on prepping for our fall garden. Of course, we just found that the pool was leaking, and we're thinking it's leaking from this connection, but we're going to see. We're going to test it and see. But here we did our kale did super well. So I bought some bags of soil. We're going to rebuild this up and replant direct seed our kale. This that was a old water trough that we're making into a raised bed. I drilled holes at the bottom already a while ago, and so we're going to fill this with logs and then leaves, then grass clippings, then dirt, and then probably some leaves, and then some back soil that I bought. So the boys are out here going to help. Mama's going to be joining us here soon, and we'll be getting this all situated. The rain has been just killer, so we're gonna do a lot of weeding here in the front. You cleaning up, Graham? Cleaning up? Good job.
Front bed done.
Nice.
Woo, Dad, you know.
Okay, so this is the soil that I ended up buying, the garden soil all-purpose. I know it's not organic and all that jazz, but it was on sale, and with the cost of everything, we get what we're getting what we can get. Of course, the goal hopefully is to create a huge compost pile that'll be able to supply for all our gardens. All right, so we got the soil up here. So we're gonna do these 3 tiers with kale. The back portion there actually really had nothing growing in it, and I already put fresh soil in it, and since nothing was growing in it, I'm sure that there's a high amount of nutrients, so we're gonna probably direct seed some Swiss chard.
To buy a 1 ounce bag, and you can see how many seeds. And then this is of kale, and then so you see how big, how much space do you think this is?
They're about 14 inches by 3 feet. No, 4 feet.
Each one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then I sprinkle it on there and cover it. And then this produces enough kale, because I eat it every single day in my shake, so which is like a couple handfuls. It produces enough in the summer for 2 seasons, so summer and like fall, let's just say. And then fall is going to produce a crop that is for the next 2 seasons. So then you've got 4 seasons of kale, and you freeze it, and you just take it out and you use it how you want. And then what will happen is, planting this in the fall, about like 6 weeks before your frost date, you'll get like 1 to 2 harvests of it, and then it'll actually go dormant, and then in the spring you'll get another harvest of it. Like, it'll come back up. But when you plant it in the spring for a summer crop, it doesn't do that. It's just a one-time thing. So anyways, you can keep that in mind. Now I'm gonna lightly cover it.
Just finished up sprinkling the kale. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the Swiss chard in here. So I'm just gonna loosen up the soil with my hand. See, like, look how rich, that's so rich looking. Because nothing was in here using it. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see how like rich that looks. Nothing grew in here at all, even though I put soil in here. So these look a little crazy. Look at those seeds.
Yeah, they're all spiny. Like.
So we're just gonna do a couple. Nothing like, it's not gonna be anything pretty.
Spokey. What am I thinking of? Sharp.
Spiky.
Spiky.
All right, we're not gonna overdo it because I'm curious to see how well that's just gonna do. I'd rather save the seeds. So we're just gonna gently, just lightly cover them, and voila.
This is from part of this and part of the patio.
Whoa! What are you gonna do with the weeds after?
Feed them to pudding and maybe cook them up to make some good spicy meatball with. It's hard to pull off.
Oh, using your finger skateboard. That's a good idea.
We decided we wanted to make this a raised bed, but we're gonna put all our lettuce in here. So what we did is, there's some mulch in there, but we're gonna have all the boys help us pick up some dead sticks and just fill probably, like, you know, just the whole bottom with sticks. And then we're gonna do leaves, and then we're gonna do I might just use the weeds. We'll probably just dump the weeds in. We'll put leaves on top of the weeds, and then I'll do some soil, like some just trash soil, and then I have 2 bags, and hopefully that'll get us pretty close to the top. I wouldn't mind being maybe, like, you know, right under this lip with soil.
I want to tell people something. If you like frogs or chickens or any of that, God created this world. So if you like it, you like God. Always remember that.
Yep, that's right. We worship the Creator. And we see how powerful He is and how wonderful He is through many things, including His creation. Right, Graham?
Right?
We're gonna clean up this hill a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with cleaning up God's nature.
Good job holding his hand, Maddie.
You can sell it.
Cody Mark.
Here.
Big ol', big ol', big ol'.
I want to.
Give me the.
What?
On this side right here. A big, huge spider.
That's the one that I think Cody saw.
That's huge.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh, Cody Mark!
All right. I saved him.
Dang, what about the small one?
I'm not. It's hot. Wow. It's high.
Where's it at?
I mean, high. Mommy.
It's so cute, huh? All right, so we are at our compost bins getting soil for the raised lettuce trough. I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
So here we are. We have 2 compost bins there. These bins were given to us, but you can get them from Tractor Supply, or you can just pile up stuff.
Honestly, I like Joey's idea better.
What's Joey's idea?
The big trash cans, and you just drilled a bunch of holes in them, so it stands tall, right?
Yeah.
Does its own thing. But the nice thing is you can just dump it.
Oh.
You know, and then you have the mound right there, and then you can shovel it, move it wherever you want.
Right.
Why are there
This to let moisture and water filter through.
In and out.
No,
It's all over. All right, here is our lettuce, and if you watched our how we produce 85% of our produce video, you will see the Amish place that we actually take you on a tour there, where we got this. So we normally do transplant our own produce from seed, but we kind of ran out of time this year, and that's okay. So this is our mixed variety of lettuce. Let's see what it says. You can see that it's a salad mix. Broccoli, and this is cabbage.
We're trimming the flowers off because we want the plant to focus on rooting and growing versus trying to fruit, because the roots aren't big enough for it to fruit at the moment.
So that can be really hard to do, to pluck off little baby flowers and stuff, because you're like, oh, that's gonna be something, but really it's gonna be a healthier plant in the long run.
Yep.
So we have all of our lettuce, and then the cucumbers down here. Someone gave those to us.
Go grab the hose, Eli, and we'll gently water this.
Yeah, so this is our cabbage and our broccoli that's left, and we actually, when we plant this, we have to cover it because bugs will completely devour it. Chloe, get the chickens! Round them up! Round them up! Good job, Chloe. Get her in. Good job pushing that chicken in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some I've been thinking on this a little bit, and obviously have zero grass in the pasture at all, and then the backyard's doing okay, but we really need to all right, good grief. But we really need to kind of, soup it up. So what I was thinking is there is a ton of compost over where the goats used to be. And a ton of compost where the chickens are, where the red coop that we burned down.
Yeah.
Like, there's just tons of compost over there that we have to gather and collect. But it would take me a week, if I took a week off, to collect all that compost just over there, not even including what's right here.
Yeah.
Because you can see, like, look, here's the ground, and then you can see how it lifts up.
Yeah.
That wasn't like that. That's because of all the hay and the poo. Like, it's just, there's so much compost breakdown that's happening. So I want to gather all of it up and pile it so we have access for our gardens.
Well, that's good.
However, in order for us to do all this and to do it in a timely manner, I was thinking, because we can run the tractor back here, of clearing out a path on the other side of the goat area, putting a gate in, right? Like a 8-foot, 10-foot gate on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
And then, the fence that separated the goats and the chickens.
Yeah.
Putting a gate there. And then I could get my tractor in and actually scoop up all the compost that's in there. And then I was thinking, once we get all the compost over there, move the cows over there.
Oh.
Since I'll be putting a gate between that one heavy fence where the goats were and the chickens, we'll leave that open, and that'll give the cows and chickens a lot more room to kind of roam. And we'll make that the sacrifice paddock right now. And then September, October, we'll grade this, we will drag it, and we will seed it and pasture it, and all that stuff like that, and we won't have to worry about cows.
Good idea.
So we are not using this anymore, right? But
yeah, because we were able to do a barn.
Which, if you haven't seen the video on how to build a stanchion, if you want to build a mobile stanchion for your property, this thing works phenomenally.
Yeah.
But I might take this apart and take these pressure treated 4x4s out, and some of this lumber, and I'm gonna put this on skids.
Oh.
And make this a mobile hay station.
Whoa.
So then when we move the cows over there, I can
Yeah.
just drag it over there.
Okay.
And so that's the goal, because I want this, and we're gonna move the pigs out of here too, but
Yeah.
I want to drag this, you know, with a drag for
Yeah.
like the 4-wheeler, and then drag
Stay
the
right
backyard.
there. Stay right there.
I want to drag the backyard, and like Joey was saying, bring in horse manure
Mm-hmm.
and just like tear up the ground and then throw horse manure and then seed and then topsoil it.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, if we seed it really well and it takes. Look at all the milk like this, like all around her nose.
I know. Milk mustache.